Joe's back at the table, and he has a wire tool here which he's going to use to cut the pot off of the vat. So he takes off this ring of excess clay. Now he's going to go trim it over on the wheel. Here Joe has to center the pot on the wheel so that he can trim it evenly on the bottom. He tries to line it up with the circles on the face of the wheel. He has his needle tool. He's going to turn the wheel on and rotate it around while he scratches a line. This will help him center it. He takes his needle tool and he can see which direction he has to push the pot by the line. Now he pushes it a little bit in that direction and smooths out his line, and he tries it again. Now the line goes further around the outside of the pot. So he's going to mark one side of it and the other side instead of his tool. And he just needs to push it that way a little bit more. Here he smooths out his line again, and he's going to try again. This time the mark goes all the way around the pot, so the pot is centered. Now he's taking some clay. The pot that he made he let dry out for a few days, and he's taking some damp clay which hasn't dried out, and he's smushing it down around the top of the pot, which will hold it down while he trims it. Here he has some of his trimming tools. He's going to try to hold the tool with both hands to keep it steady. And he just trims off excess clay on the surface of the pot to make it a little more even. He's going to take this end of it and start adding a foot to the pot. Use his other trimming tool to shape up the foot. Now Joe's taking his needle tool and mark a line on the bottom of the pot so he can trim out extra clay that doesn't need to be there. Push it on the bottom a little bit to see how solid it is. If there's not enough material there, we'll push in a little bit. Now Joe's going to add some decorative features to his pot. Here Joe's going to take a damp sponge to smooth out the surface on his pot a little bit. And he goes to trim a little bit more off to the foot. Now he's going to take his needle tool and put his name on the bottom of the pot. And after it dries out and gets fired and he glazes it, it'll be nice and done. There it goes. It's on its way to being done.